Yeah.
Because we all know the wind likes to shoot people in the neck with an arrow. It's a dick like that.
Tiki!
Ooka chaka, ooka chaka, ooka chaka, ooh! Oh god! I think I'd almost let that eyeball in. Behold my horrible aim! Oh god! Ow! Ow! Oh god! It's eating my flesh!
Dear unholy eye, what did his flesh taste like?
Hey, it's so dark I can't even see my character. I just see two bright white dots.
You're a demon!
Whoosh! I appear. Ah! Can't jump. Good.
Dark Shadow can't jump. You teach me to jump good?
God. Sounds like something off a bad game.
Good series, actually. It's from one of the episodes of Samurai Jack.
Good god. That was actually an amazing series, though. Ow! My face.
Yes. Samurai Jack is perhaps one of the greatest achievements of American animation. It's a shame more American cartoons weren't that good.
There was one that was close to it. Avatar.
True enough.
And I do mean close to it. I don't really think anything could hope to match Samurai Jack in its level.
Yeah. Especially considering that they have, never used that animation style.
Because
again.
it was too hard to do on a constant basis. And I mean, the episode size themselves shows you just how hard it was to do that. I mean, the episodes were, what, 5 minutes long?
Actually, they were full half-hour shows,
I thought they were only 5 minutes per episode. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! I ran out of shurikens.
No, I was pretty sure they were about 5 minutes long. 30 minutes. Yeah, this is pretty much the show, folks. Me screwing up and him laughing.
Or myself, whichever really, works.
Why did you let the brain eater in?
Because he wanted to party, Ooh, I heard a falling star.
I was very tempted to make a reference there that I shouldn't have.
Oh? You can't see it right now, but I'm tilting my head.
There's a zombie on your lawn.
I actually think we can make references to that. Now since it's free to play, completely free to play. I honestly don't think that, once a game goes completely free to play, I don't think that the game producers really give a shit anymore. At least about making money off of that particular series.
Or that particular game in the series, anyway.
True.
Well, speaking of free to play, to all of you who don't know yet, EverQuest 2 is now free to play, at least the main game.
EverQuest. So many lives lost.
Actually, not to EverQuest 2. It kind of flopped.
Oh, well, that's true. But, EverQuest did destroy more lives than fucking alcohol.
It did. The reason why EverQuest 2 flopped is it didn't live up to the promises
A lot
it
of
made.
games do that, dude. That's common talk now.
For one thing, when I first heard about it, one of the things I heard about it was going to have full spoken dialogue. It does not.
The sad thing is, it's common speak now for games to not live up to what they've been what the game makers have promised. Just isn't. You need the hammer for that. But yeah, a few games of this time that actually have lived up to their hype as far as what they've
What the heck just happened?
I'm not quite sure. Did a bunch of blocks just fall?
Yes, they did. They randomly exploded when the guide moved away from the spot he was standing in.
Our guide has nitroglycerin shoes. Anyways, when
Going to take and move the table further away from
Good
the
idea.
door.
when it comes to games living up to their hype as far as to what was in them, you know, the few games that actually lived up to their hype would be, I think, Mass Effect 2. Oh, I left that damn game. I'm sorry. Skyrim lived up to all of its hype, although I was disappointed with some of the facets of the series, to be perfectly honest.
You are typically disappointed with TES games.
No,
whole,
that's not completely true. My only grievance with Skyrim was the lack of a co-op. And the limitation to party sizes. That was also a big downer for me.
Maik said it best. In Oblivion, Maik prefers to adventure alone. Others, they just get in the way, and they talk.
Mike can't adventure alone for all the fuck I care. I like having a massive party that can go in and demolish everything by simply speaking.
But in that game you can demolish everything.
Yeah, and the
by
bosses
simply
can do the
speaking.
same damn thing to you, which is why I like having a goddamn party. I don't like... Exactly, I also don't like getting disarmed and thrown halfway across the freaking room like a rag doll because the boss knows the level 3 fucking unrelenting force command, and all of a sudden I don't have my weapon because it clipped through the fucking floor, and I'm left with bare hands trying to claw a fucking Dregger's eyes out.
Literally, if you happen to be a Khajiit at the time, which actually is to your benefit since the Khajiit get a plus 15 unarmed attack bonus.
I mean, I actually usually do go with the Khajiit. I go with the Khajiit and the Argonians. Why? Because the other races... I'm disappointed with the other races. I can't say that... I can't say much against them since I'm not a TES fan, but I can say this.
Honestly, so far, as I've seen, the most useless of the racial bonuses, that probably has to go to the Bosmer.
Well, here's what I can say. I can't say much about the other races as a TES fan, because I'm not. But I can say things about them as an RPG fan. And this is my view on the other races. They are different types of humans. Creativeness!
Yeah.
I understand that most of these races were created in older TES games when there wasn't a whole lot of availability when it comes to creating races. But my god, man, times have changed!
Trust me when I say the elves look a lot less human now than they did even in
True,
the last
I'm
game.
not gonna say they don't. I'm just saying.
Although on the flip side, the orcs look more
I'm
human.
just saying. You could have done something about the races to make them stand out a bit. Like, make it so that the different races actually are slightly more different than just recolors of humans.
Different races of humans are
I
essentially
understand that, but if
recolors.
you're gonna add 20 different races of human to a game, you better damn well make them look different. More than just a fucking recolor.
Hmm?
And you know I'm right on this fact.
Well, the Red Guard actually
Well, yeah,
look pretty
that's
different.
the Red Guard. And that's why I actually like the Red Guard, because they're not, you know, very slightly...
That and the Adrenaline Rush ability is perhaps one of the most useful warrior abilities, right behind Berserker on the...
the Argonian's instant heal ability is pretty damn useful.
I'll give you that. Yeah, his skin
Yeah.
is pretty useful, but what annoyed me about the Argonians between the two games, in
Here we
almost
go.
in both of the previous two games, they were immune.
Oh, you were going off on that. I
poison.
thought you were going to go off on that other point you raised earlier about you being pissed off they have boobs.
Dude, don't say
What?
it that way. There went the underage audience. I was trying not to swear.
Okay,
to
so now
prevent
boobs
that.
is a curse word? Boobs, 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 boob, boob,
No,
booby,
but
booby, boob,
but it's
boob,
a naughty
boob,
word.
boob, boobs! Ban me!
You are going to get so much hate mail, it's not even funny.
You know, I'm actually kind of looking forward to some of it. Validate my existence through the hatred of others. That's how pathetic I am.
You were just wrong sometimes.
I was
know
dropped on my
that.
head as a child. What do you expect?
No, you
Damn, my excuse failed. Plan B. Backstab. Ah!
I have to turn on PvP for you to do that. Oh, that's the wonderful thing about Terraria in multiplayer mode. They can only hurt you if you let them. You have to actually turn
Both players have to
on
activate
PvP
mode for PvP to be engaged for both players.
And they cannot
Exactly.
be on the same
Oh, I
team
think
either.
I found out something about the bombs. You know how it turned out that in, you know, the most recent versions we couldn't kill each other with the bombs just out of surprise shit? I think I found out why that is. It's not because they disabled the friendly fire for bombs on other people. It's because we were on the same team. They disabled that.
Oh, so because teams were killing each other with their own
Exactly.
munitions.
That.
Well, there's one way to test that. When we get a bomb, we can switch teams and
Yep.
throw bombs
And
at each
you know,
other.
see how much damage we cause. I mean, yes.
Or if we splat. If you're wondering why we are building the Leaning Tower of Pisa, it is because my co-star here likes towers for some apparent reason. And because we need someplace to stash all the NPCs.
Yeah, there
we
are about
eventually going to
15
get.
that do show up over the course of the game. You know, through various events and such.
So yeah, we have played this game before several times. And, you know, it just seemed like a good game to go for our very first...
Exactly. We
know,
might eventually
here.
branch out into other games, doing our talk show sort of thing with other games.
EverQuest, maybe.
I'm glaring at my screen disdainfully. Anyways.
Hey, come
It's
on.
an
you like
MMO! Fuck you! Anyways.
Well,
We will have to do something multiplayer, but we can steer clear of MMOs as long as MMOs exist. I'm sorry, but no. No, 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 no! No, 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 no!